Good morning, students. Okay, so in the previous class, we have studied about the resistances in series and parallel. Okay, then the resistances or the resistors. What are resistors? These are the wires or the conductors which are having some appreciable resistance, that is, which oppose the flow of current. Okay, so any conductor which is having appreciable resistance is called as a resistor. Okay, so when two or three resistors are connected in series, that is one after the other. So here we are seeing that when they are connected in series, the current flowing through each of the resistor is the same. Here connect a battery and a key. Let these resistors are having the resistances R1, R2 and R3. Okay, so if we connect the ammeter is a device which measures the current, and ammeter is always connected in series. So first connect the ammeter in front of R1. Some current will be there, some current will be measured by the ammeter. Let it is equal to I. Remove from here, connect it just in front of, just before R2. Again measure the ammeter reading, you will find that it is the same. Remove from here, connect it over here. So what do we conclude? That the current flowing through each of the resistor is the same. That is, I is same across each resistor. Okay, now connect the voltmeter. Voltmeter is a device which measures the potential difference. So first connect the voltmeter between these 2 points, and voltmeter is always connected in parallel. So here we have to connect the voltmeter in this manner. Okay, this will be the positive, this will be the negative. Now measure the voltmeter reading. Okay, so let it is equal to V, which is the battery voltage. Okay, now connect it only across R1. Connect it over here and then find out the reading. Voltmeter reading, let it is equal to V1. Okay, remove from here. Connect it across R2. Connect across R2. Again find out the reading. Okay, this time the voltmeter reading will be something different. V is different, V1 is different. Now let it is V2. Remove from here. Connect it across R3. Okay, now the voltmeter reading is V3, will be something different. Okay, you will find that the total potential difference given by the battery is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So the potential difference which is developed across each resistor will be different. Okay, let across R1 it is V1, across R2 the potential difference, like here measured by the voltmeter, is V2, across V3, across R3 let it is V3. So the total potential difference is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay, so these are the 2 points which have to be remembered in case of series combination. Okay, so this we have done. By connecting the ammeter at different points, we see that I flowing through each resistor is the same. By connecting the voltmeter in parallel across R1, R2, R3, then across all the three, you see that V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay, whereas in parallel combination, what is parallel combination? We have already discussed. 3 resistors. Let there are 3 resistors which are connected in this manner. That is, one end of all the wires connected together and the other end connected together. Okay, now let the resistances be R1, R2 and R3. Okay, the same way we will measure the current. First connect the ammeter over here. We have already discussed this activity in the previous class. Connect the ammeter over here. Let the current is I, because we know that ammeter measures the current. Okay, now connect the ammeter in series to R1. Now let the current reading is I1. Then connect it over here. Let the current reading is I2. Now connect it over here. The current is I3. So the total current will be equal to the sum of the currents in individual branches. How many branches are there? There are 3 branches. So the total current given by the battery is equal to sum of the currents through individual branches. Okay, so here the current will be different through each branch. More the resistance, less will be the current. Okay, we have studied that I is equal to V upon R. Here V will be the same. So I is inversely proportional to resistance. So the resistance, more the resistance, less will be the current. Okay, so among the 3, the one which is having the least resistance, the current will be maximum through that branch. So the total current I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Okay, this activity can be done first by connecting the emitter here. That gives the reading I. Then by connecting in series to R1, let the current is I1, then across R2, then to R3. The current is I3. And what do you find? The total current is equal to sum of the currents through individual branches. So the current through here is I1, I2 and I3. Okay, now connect the voltmeter. Voltmeter is connected in parallel. Okay, so first we connect the voltmeter. Okay, so current emitter. Let us remove it and now we connect only the voltmeter. Okay, first we connect the voltmeter in parallel to all these R1, R2, R3. Let the voltmeter is reading V volts. Now remove it from here, connect it across R1. Again you will see, okay, voltmeter is connected in parallel. Like emitter, we have connected over here in series, but the voltmeter has to be connected in parallel. Again you will see that the voltmeter reading is V only. Remove from here, connected, parallel to R2. You will see that V is same. Connected, parallel to R3. You will see that V is same. So the voltmeter reading is same in all the 3 cases, or when you connect it in parallel to all this parallel combination, in parallel to R1, R2 and R2. Then also the voltmeter reading is the same. So here V remains the same. That is, the potential difference across each resistor is the same. Okay. Whereas the total current given by the battery will be equal to sum of the currents through individual branches. I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Okay. So these are the 2 activities given in the book. Activity 12.4. Okay. Activity 12.4. Okay, which will show you that the current reading is the same when they are connected in series. Okay, and activity 12.5 shows that the total potential difference is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay, so you can write it only in one activity. Okay, instead of writing 2 activities, activity 12.4 and activity 12.5. Activity 12.4 is given that emitter connected in series across R1, R2, R3, the reading is the same. Okay, I is the same. Activity 12.5, potentiometer, sorry, the voltmeter is connected parallel to R1, then parallel to R2, parallel to R3. Here you see that the potential differences measured will be V1, V2, V3, and the total potential difference V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So write the question. Okay, only one activity you can write down. Write down, give an activity to show that in series combination the current flowing through each resistor is the same. The current flowing through each resistor is the same, whereas the total potential difference is equal to the sum of the potential differences, developed across each resistor. The sum of the potential differences developed across each resistor. Okay, so in this activity, you have to show that the current flowing through in series combination. We are talking in series combination. The current flowing through each resistor is the same, and the total potential difference is equal to sum of the potential differences developed across each resistor. Okay, so how can you prove it? 12.4 and 12.5. Write it in your own words. Connect the emitter here. Okay, you will see that the current reading is the same. Suppose here when you connect it, let the emitter is reading 2 amperes. That is the current through R1 is 2 amperes. Now when you connect it over here between R2 and R3, again you will see that the current through R3 is also equal to 2 amperes. So if the current through R1 is 2 amperes, here also the current will be 2 amperes. Okay, so the current flowing through each of the resistor is the same. Whereas the total potential difference is equal to sum of the potential differences developed across each resistor. So how to prove it? Connect the voltmeter across R1 in parallel to R1. It measures V1. Note down this reading, voltmeter reading. Connect it parallel to R2. Let it measures V2. Connect it parallel to R3. Let it measures V3. Okay. Then the total potential difference, you will see that is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay. Suppose the total potential difference is 6 volts. And let V1 is 1 volt, this is 2 volt, and this is 3 volt. So the total potential difference when you connect it, the voltmeter in parallel to R1 and R2, let it is 6 volts, here it is. When you connect parallel to, let it is 1 volt, just an example. Across here 2 volts. So here also you see that V1 plus V2, V plus V3 is equal to 6 volts, and total V is also equal to 6 volts. Okay, so this activity proves that no need to give the values, only you can write that voltmeter connected here, it measures V1 parallel to R2, it measures V2 and so on. Okay, so these are the two activities, you can merge and write it as a one activity. Okay, then write the next question. Write down, show that in parallel combination, the potential difference developed across each resistor is the same, whereas the total current is the sum of the individual currents, or is the sum of the currents in individual branches. Is the sum of the currents in individual branches. Okay, so in this activity, we have to show that the potential difference developed across each resistor is the same as the battery voltage. Okay, it's the same. Whereas the total current given by the battery, this total current given by the battery is equal to the sum of the currents through individual branches. That is, I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Okay, so how can you show this activity? First, you will take an emitter, connect it over here, it will give I. Then in series to R1, it will give. Again, you will see that the current is equal to, let it is equal to I1, connect in series to R2, I2, connect in series to R3, it gives R3, it gives I3. And you will find that the total current I will be equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Okay, then how to show that the potential difference across each resistor is the same? First, connect it between these 2 points. Okay, like it is connected here. Connected between across all these 3 resistances, connected over here. Let the voltage, let the potential difference is V volt, that is the voltmeter reading is V volt. Then connect parallel to R1. Again you will see that it is V volts. Connect parallel to R2, connect parallel to R3. You will see that the potential difference, the voltmeter reading is the same. So the potential difference developed across each resistor is the same in case of parallel combination. Whereas the total current is equal to sum of the currents in individual branches. Okay, this activity is given in 12.6. Okay, 12.6. So from that activity, you can write it in your own words, understand? Only you have to connect the emitter at different places, then the voltmeter in parallel to the various resistances and find out the emitter reading, voltmeter reading. So this is the conclusion. Okay, now in series combination, we'll find out the equivalent resistance of the circuit, the total resistance of the circuit. These are the individual resistances. Now for this whole circuit, what will be the total resistance? Okay, so now here we'll derive the expression for the total resistance in series. So first write the question, and as I explained here, you will note down in your copy. So write, derive the expression of equivalent resistance equivalent means total resistance of equivalent resistance when three resistors of resistances R1, R2 and R3. R1, R2 and R3 are connected in series. Okay, so the question is find the total resistance or find the equivalent resistance when three resistors of resistances R1, R2 and R3 are connected in series. Okay, so first we make the circuit diagram. Okay, in the activities also you will show it by the circuit diagram as it is given in the book also. Okay, so here we will take three resistors of resistances R1, R2 and R3 and connect them in series. Okay, so we have already seen that the current flowing through each resistor is the same. If through R1, 2 amperes current is flowing, R2 also, the current will be 2 amperes, through R3 also it will be 2 amperes. So if it is high across each of the resistor, the current flowing is the same. Okay, but the potential difference developed across each resistor is different. Okay, let across R1, the potential difference is V1. Across R2, let the potential difference is V2. How do we find out this V1 and V2? Connecting voltmeter in parallel to R1, it gives a reading V1. Connecting voltmeter in parallel to R2, it gives a reading V2. Okay, then connect a voltmeter in parallel to R3, it gives a reading V3. Okay, so you will draw the diagram in this manner only. Okay, that activity we have already proved that the voltmeters connected in parallel. Okay, so this is the circuit diagram. And here we see that the total potential difference is equal to sum of the potential differences across each resistor. Okay, so in series combination, we know that this we have already proved by the previous activity. V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay, the total potential difference given by the battery will be equal to sum of the potential differences across each resistor. Okay, now according to Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R. If R subscript you can write it as S. S is the equivalent resistance in series or the total resistance of this circuit. Okay, total resistance of the circuit when three resistors are connected in series. If Rs is the equivalent resistance in series. Okay, then V is equal to what is the current by the battery? I, and what is the total resistance of the circuit? It is Rs. So V is equal to I into Rs. Okay, the same way, the potential difference across the first resistor. Okay, so now the potential difference across R1 resistance is, let it is V1. V1 is equal to current flowing through R1 into R1 resistance. What is the current through R1? It is the same I into R1. So what is the potential difference across R1? It is V1. V1 is equal to I into R1. Why? Because the current flowing through each of the resistor is I only. The same way, potential difference across R2 is V2. V2 is equal to I into R2. Okay, what is the current through here? I. Same current, whatever is given by the battery, it is the same. I into R2. The same way, potential difference across R3 is V3, which is equal to I into R3. So V1 is I into R1, V2 is I into R2, and V3 is I into R3. Okay, substituting V1, V2, V3 in equation number 1. So all these three, V1, V2, V3, we have to substitute in equation number 1. So substituting in equation number 1. Substituting in equation number 1. What do we get? V is how much? I into Rs. V1 is I into R1. V2 is I into R2. And V3 is I into R3. Take I common from the right hand side. So how can we write down? I into Rs is equal to I R1 plus R2 plus R3. Cancel out this I from both the sides. So what do you get? The equivalent resistance in series is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So the equivalent resistance of the whole circuit is equal to sum of the individual resistances connected in series. Okay, so this is the expression for the equivalent resistance when 3 resistors are connected in series. Okay, so 3 resistors connected in series, potential difference will be different across each resistor, which will be equal to sum of the total voltage source. V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay, then if Rs is the equivalent resistance, V is equal to I into Rs. V1 will be equal to I into R1, V2 is equal to I into R2, V3 is equal to I into R3. So all this you have to substitute in equation number 1. So what do you get? Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, now in series combination, what points you have to remember? Okay, so write down points to remember. Okay, for series combination only. Points to remember. Okay, while doing the numericals, all these points you have to keep it in the mind. Okay, points to remember. The first point, I flowing through each resistor is the same. I is what? Current. Current flowing through each resistor is the same. The first point. Current flowing through each resistor is the same. Okay, current flowing through each resistor is the same. Second point, V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus, there can be a number of resistors. So V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus, V3 plus dash dash dash. There may be a number of resistors. So V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus dash dash dash. The third point, equivalent resistance, Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus dash dash dash. There can be a number of resistors connected in series. So Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus and so on. Okay, so here we see that this equivalent resistance will be greater than R1, R2 or R3. Okay, simple by algebra, right? You can see that as it is the sum of the individual resistances. So Rs will be greater than R1 or R2 or R3 by any of the individual resistances the equivalent resistance will be greater. Okay, let's do one oral question. Let there are three resistors of 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 5 ohm connected in series. What will be the equivalent resistance? R1 plus R2 plus R3. So 2 plus 3 plus 5, that is 10 ohms. Okay, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 5, 10 ohms. So what will be the equivalent resistance in series when they are connected in series? When these three resistors are connected in series, it will be 10 ohms. Okay. Okay, and also if the total battery voltage is given, suppose it is 20 volts, can you find out the current? I is equal to V upon the total resistance in series. I is equal to V upon total resistance, and V is how much? 20 volts, and the equivalent resistance we found out to be 10 ohm. So the current is 2 amperes. Okay, so this way we can find out. Okay, so just an example. Okay, here you have to, in the copy you will only write till the derivation RS and then the points to be remembered. Okay, then next is equivalent resistance when the number of resistors are connected in parallel. Okay, so write the next question. Okay, and as I do it on the board, you will write the answer. Write down, find the equivalent resistance. Find the equivalent resistance when when three resistors of resistances R1, R2 and R3 are connected in parallel. Okay, so you have to find out the expression of the equivalent resistance, expression of the total resistance when three resistances R1, R2, R3 are connected in parallel. Okay, so here we make the circuit diagram. Take three resistors having resistances R1, R2 and R3. They are connected in parallel to a source voltage. Let it is equal to V. This is the A, R1, R2 and R3. Okay, let the total current given by the battery is I. So the current through individual branches will be I1, I2 plus, will be I1, I2, I3 respectively. Okay, this we have already proved. By the activity taking an emitter and voltmeter connecting at different places, here we see that I is equal to. So in parallel combination, we know that I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. This is equation number 1. Okay, if Rp, you can write a subscript P, is the equivalent resistance in parallel. Okay, is the total resistance of this whole circuit. Okay, when three resistors are connected in parallel. So is the equivalent resistance in parallel. Okay, then here I is equal to, according to Ohm's law, I is equal to V upon R. So what is the total potential difference? V. And what is the equivalent resistance? RB. Okay, where I1 will be equal to. Here we see that V is same across each resistor. Okay, and I1 will be equal to V upon R1. The current flowing through the second branch, what is the potential difference across R2? Across each is V only. So it is V upon R2. I3 is V upon R3. Okay, substituting in equation number 1. Substitute all this in equation number 1. What do you get? V upon R3 is equal to V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3. Okay, hence the equivalent resistance, cancel out, take out this V common from the right hand side and cancel out. So what you get? 1 upon RT is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R2. This is the equivalent resistance in parallel. Okay, so we'll discuss it tomorrow. For today, complete the writing work. Okay, and then we'll see that the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance will be equal to sum of the reciprocals of individual resistances. Okay, complete this writing work. Okay, completed. So, we'll continue the same thing tomorrow and the points to be remembered in the parallel combination. Then we'll do few numericals also. Okay, so keep revising so that tomorrow whatever we continue, it's very much clear to you.